our topic is about playing with magnets. Yes, you are very well known about that term magnets. So you will use this magnet regularly in our day-to-day life. So with these magnets, what we can do with the magnets and what are the properties of a magnet and how the magnets helps us in our regular life, we will discuss about this so that this topic will complete. So playing with magnets. So children, regularly you are playing with magnets regularly, like so with the help of these magnets you can attract some other magnetic materials like iron. So you are using these magnets in compass boxes. So you all, some children may have compass box which has the magnet is fitted in that. Okay, and not only in the compass box, mainly these magnets are used in electric materials like motors, generators, fans, and all the electrical equipments. Okay, and these magnets helps us to find directions also with the help of magnetic compass. So children, you are playing with this magnet so many times. You may play with the magnet so many times. So if you observe that, if you take that magnet and if you drag that magnet in the sand for some time, what will you observe? You will observe that some iron filings gets attracted towards the magnet. You can observe it if you do it in a sand. So why these iron filings gets attracted towards the magnet? That is because of its magnetic properties. Okay, we will discuss about it now. You can observe it clearly that magnets we may use in beadwas, right? Yeah, and also to store the iron materials like safety pins. If you keep that magnet, if you keep the magnet in a box or bowl, and if the safety pins and all pins, if you place it in that bowl, so that the pins may not move easily. We should know what is a magnet and what are magnetic materials. What is a magnet and what are magnetic materials? A magnet is nothing but the substance which attracts magnetic material, which attracts magnetic material. The substance which attracts magnetic material is known as the magnet. The substance which attracts magnetic material is known as a magnet. So, is every substance attracts another materials? So definitely no. Definitely no. Because only some substances attracts other substances. So those substances which attracts other substances are confirmly nothing but a magnet. So these magnets obviously attracts other magnetic materials. And what are magnetic materials? Magnetic material. So magnetic materials which are attracted to the magnet, the material or the substances which attracted attracts to the magnet. So what are the substances which attracts to the magnets? Those substances are known as magnetic materials. Let's say the best example is iron. The best example is iron. So iron attracts towards the magnet. Why iron attracts towards the magnet means this iron has the attracting nature towards the magnet, right? So that's why iron gets attracted towards the magnet. So if you observe that why that magnet and why all the substances are not magnets and why the magnetic materials gets attracted towards the magnet. So which is because of, children, as you already know that the term atom. Do you know the term atom? What is an atom? An atom is the smallest particle which is present in a substance. So a substance is made up of atoms. What it is? The substance is made up of atoms. So the atoms are, so many atoms are combined to form a particular substance. Okay. So remember, for example, if you take that magnet, so atoms are nothing but a particles. Atoms are nothing but a particles. So in a magnet, let's compare why it is called a magnet and why it is called non-magnet, like a magnetic material, let's say iron. Okay, or else let's say another term, gold. For example, there are three substances. What are the three substances? We took magnet, iron and gold. So if you observe it, magnet, so in a magnet, the particles, the alignment of particles, the arrangement of particles are in a particular order. That means, as we know that a substance, here magnet is a substance, iron is a substance and gold is also a substance. Okay, so all these substances are made up of some particles, nothing but an atoms. Nothing but atoms, we call it as a particles. So the particles in a magnet are arranged in a particular order like this. Okay, whereas in magnetic materials, not exactly in an order, but which is the arrangement of particles in a magnetic material which is nearly to that particular order like this. So here if you observe, most of the particles are aligned or arranged in a particular order, but in very few particles are in opposite directions. But very few particles are in opposite directions. So if we magnetize this magnetic material, with the help of this magnet, this iron will also becomes into a magnet. Is it understand? So with the help of this magnet, we can make this magnetic material iron into a magnet for some time. So how it is possible? It is possible due to the alignment of particles. The alignment of particles in an iron which are not in a particular order, but with the help of this magnet we can make this iron, the particles in the iron comes into an order, so that it attracts towards the magnet. Whereas in another material which is non-magnetic material, let's say gold or any other thing, let's say plastic or wood or something. So the arrangement of particles in this substance is randomly placed, not in a particular order. So that even though if you try to magnetize these particles in the substance plastic, they won't come into a proper order. So that's why these substances are called as a non-magnetic substances. So basically the magnets are, the substances are classified into two types: magnetic substances, non-magnetic substances. So magnetic substances comes under the category of magnetic materials like iron. Okay, non-magnetic substances are nothing but the substances which does not attract towards the magnet. Let's say it is a magnet, and to this magnet we can place a magnetic material like an iron. This iron gets attracted towards the magnet because iron is a magnetic material. So much to say. Okay. But